Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, back into Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2. This is our Let's Play against the Soviet AI, and it is now episode 257, February 21st of 1943. And we got a few people already here. Hi, Sarge, first in, last out. Dalogen's here. Haven't seen you in a few days or so. Welcome back. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Big Head Valley's here. David Marchant is here. Mr. AMMW Ifler. Let's scoot it. That's right. Hey, thanks, Paul. Yeah, I see that. I saw that you did, and I see your badge there, Paul. Thank you very much for the support, Paul Sanders. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone that's subscribed and liked the videos. We're steaming towards 5,000 subscribers, just a little over a year into this venture, so I appreciate it. I really do. I'm glad that you like the videos. It's all about you enjoying the game. I'm going to play these games either way, so we may as well talk about them while I do it. Hi, Simone, or is it Simone? Oh, I hope it is. Well, I'll have to watch with that last name, Costantini. I'm going to have to watch out with my Italian jokes this time. Uh, that could be Greek, I guess, but I'm going to imagine you're Italian. Uh, and that's fine. I like Italians. My wife happens to be half a one. So anyway, speaking of which, I'm a few minutes or a few couple hours later than we usually like to do this because I was watching a video today about dangers to your baby. Now, my wife is due in early May, and so we're at that point where we're watching these baby videos because I mean I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never had a child before, myself or anyone else having my child, and so man, those videos will scare the hell out of you. I started crawling around the house to see, what's dangerous around here. We certainly know war games aren't dangerous, so I'll have that little. It's going to be a little girl. I may have her up here while I stream. She can help me out. We'll see. Uh, hey, Jeff, how's it going? And just Monica. All right. I'm looking forward to taking Moscow too. We may have to wait for 1944 for that, Monica. Sure, sure. All right, let's get down on the map and let's play the game. That's why you're here. Oh, I did put up another Ardennes offensive. If you like these videos, and you like this game, that Ardennes offensive game is a fantastic game. Boy, do I like that system. These are still my favorite, the Grigsby games, but man, that he's done a great job with those. Just a little plug for him for no reason. It's not like I'm getting paid to say that. Like seriously, that's a great game. Okay, where were we? We were right around the bend here, so we're kind of in this weird area around the northern Romanian border. You can see the mountains back here. Um, well, let's try to fight these damn Soviets off. All right. So I was working on some of the commands down here. I think I don't want to overstate it and say we've got it all worked out. Certainly that's probably not true, but it looks a little better. Now, this cavalry, okay, so I'm going to move this headquarters up here just to get everybody in command. But we need to take care of this tank corps that busted through here somehow. And how are we going to do it? Well, we've got a pretty good Panzer division here, the 7th Panzer. And I was thinking I would just back this up here on the road, back that thing up. And where is he now? He is in clear. Okay. I think we're going to have to back this Panzer division up. He is in command, 4 of 5. And then I'm going to do a little attack here. So if we bring all this in, what's it going to show me? 19.4 to 5.2. I think we can really blow this thing out of here. I certainly hope we can. Let's say, because I don't want him to squirt north. But let's hit that and see what happens. And he squirted north. Gosh darn it. Well, it dislocated our headquarters. That's what I didn't want to happen. But he did decide to fly up this way and take that rail. I'll be gosh darn it. Well, I mean, we do some damage to him, but he does a little bit of damage back. We did lose 30 panzers there, but he lost 90 tanks. Well, we're not off to a great start when that happens. Well, he's in a level 3 fort. We can't afford to give that up. Oh my goodness. Now how am I going to deal with this guy? We've got this cavalry that can come up here, but I didn't want any of this rail to get cut off, but we can't have that rail get cut off, so there's that. I do have this Romanian. He would have 14 there. I think I'm going to have to move this guy up here to block. Oh, that hurt. All right. Well, we're going to have to move this Romanian armor up here, and that means I'm going to have to move the command even further north than I probably wanted to. Now let's take the Panzer division, move it back in there. All right. Well, we've got him, contained, I guess, in some sense, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, does that tickles my well, I was going to say it tickles my fancy. That not exactly the way I would describe it, but I'm trying to keep this a PG family channel. Okay, well, all right. Okay. I've got to move on. I am going to attack right here. I've got a fresh division. This is one of those marine type divisions the Soviets like to send out sometimes. 3305 to 32 on the plains, 127 and 1 for us as we blow him back out of there. Okay. Can I take anything here? Well, we don't really want to move these guys at all. This is going to get isolated back here. We'll be able to deal with it. I really wanted to get rid of it this turn, though. He's now at 6 of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, the headquarters got to move back one so that they're all in command. There we go. Okay, and should he move? Can we move anything else here? Let's just move him up on this rail. Okay. I'm going to check the comments from time to time here since we did have a stream. Yeah, what a start, Truth. That's not what we need. Oh man. Uh, Anthony, we're going to take Moscow before 1947. I hope. Well, if this game's still going into 1947, I may be streaming this, in real life in 2024 or something. Okay, I gotta gather my wits after this nonsense. I do think I need to bring something else down here, but what? I mean, I could bring 14th motorized, but 97th Jaeger, if I put it on the train, could come down into this area. He couldn't get off the train there. He probably could get off the train at Lvov or Stanislav. What do I already have in? Oh, these are both headquarters. Okay. Well, we'll look at that as we move back up here. But man, him squirting through there really threw us for a loop. Okay, that's all fine. This is fine, sort of. I prefer to have them every other hex if we can, but I don't think there's much we can do about it. This area right here, we got to kind of spread where it makes sense. Now, this is in the rough, level 3 fort. That should be strong as a rock. We'll see if that's true. 7703 and a level 2, and this is rough, okay. This is a 3 in rough. Okay, well, we can't get more defensive than that, and even if we get backed up, we'll be in swamp, so I like that okay. 54th Corps. This is under Friesner, who's a decent general. Howitzers, Panzerjägers. We've got Flak, another Panzerjäger. Okay, we got anti-tank and artillery types. Pioneer, and we've got a machine gun battalion in here. All right, well, that's a lot of support. Uh, Rovno, I would like to keep if we can. 9884. This comes this way, but I don't even think it attaches there. I don't think it attaches the rail. I'm looking at the rail. Let's look at the rail. Map info. Let's go to the rail. Oh, it does come this way, but the Soviets are threatening to. I mean, it's going through right now with freight because we can still control this hex nominally. I don't want to give up a level 3 fort. I don't want to give up a level 2 fort. I think we're just going to stay right here. He may be able to scoot by us, but let's hope not. This, now you can see it's red underneath there. We've got 10,000 here, 9,000 there. I'm going to try to attack this unit, see what happens. Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's basically 1-to-1. 448, 8, 9. Okay, well, got to try to attack every once in a while. But I didn't like that one, and it didn't work very well. Okay. All right, we got to do better here. Come on now. 11th Corps. This is under Janicki. Janicki is a 667 with the 7. That's fine. He's got support units. Okay, looks good. And I don't think there's a whole lot to be done right there. I am going to take this cavalry unit. So if we look here, we've got German, German, German. We've got the Hungarian Corps. Well, this headquarters really doesn't need to be here. Let's back him back onto the depot. What else do we have on the depot? We've got the FBD4 making it a super depot, as you can see. Look at all that. And if we ate it, and I'm not talking about dinner, you can see we hit the 8 button if that confused you. Where we're getting our freight from down here, I mean, a lot of it's coming out of Chernovsky, Chernovs, boy, that's hard for my English mouth to say. Chernovsky. Okay, he's still got this unit up here. He's 8 of 9. Let's turn the 8s on. That gets confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, he should be into this, right? So this is 54th Corps. That's Friesner. Okay. Let's put this into 54th Corps. All right. And now then, this should go into 11th Corps. That makes sense. We've finally got that somewhat worked out. This is actually a really good Hungarian cavalry group. They've got a decent score there. Now, we don't want them in the swamp or the heavy woods. Maybe the light woods, but I think I'm going to put him right here. That's in the clear. He's got a tank core there. He's also pushing this way. What is this? Koval? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put this cavalry right here. I almost think I should maybe put it here, though. He's threatening to, break through here. He's got a lot of strength, but I think he wants to come this way. It's this stack right here I'm worried about. I think I'll leave that the same. Um, I do have this Hungarian light brigade, but I want to start moving all the Hungarians I can to the north a little bit. We've got light woods, we've got swamp. All right, let's put you here in the swamp with that, and then let's take the light brigade. That's clear. That's swamp. All right, let's put you there. Then here we have a security unit, another light brigade. Now these guys I'm trying to refit. Let's see if it works. We've got the Italian cavalry up here. Here come the Italian cavalry. Look out. He's unready. Oh, okay. He's unready. So let's I can move back the Hungarian army, I think. I could put them in like Brest-Litovsk. He is going to Army Group A. Let's put the Hungarian Army Command up there. Then I have a corps here that's not being used, but let's set him on the depot there, uh, just to kind of guard it. This 4th Hungarian doesn't have anybody. Let's put him up here as well, just for now anyway. And then we've got Security Light. Okay, these guys are both on refit. They're with 3rd Hungarian Corps on top of a depot. This is a double stack. We've got a brand new German division there, almost a brand new German division there. 10,000 here. I should probably switch sides with these two or switch positions. But I think what I may actually do, I'm going to keep that right there. And let's just back the headquarters here. Who's 11th Corps? Janicki. Okay, 667. Okay. Great. Yeah. It's PG-13 here, David. All PG-13. What's up, Wolfner? How are you? TBJ is here. Double TBJ. Um, Yeah, I mean, well, that's, I'm playing to the fact that this worked last winter. Just push him into the swamps. It's a terrible supply situation. We'll see if it works. I mean, we don't really have a whole lot of better options at this point, I will say. We've got this German division here. I've got the Italian. Now, the Italians are withdrawing. Mussolini has recalled them. Now, we're on turn 88. The one group goes out on turn 90, the cavalry. And then this group goes out on 91. I'm actually going to double stack Italians. No jokes, please. And then I'm going to move the Germans up here. This is a fairly new German division. Now, they do need a command, certainly. And he's going back to 52nd Corps. And 52nd Corps can then come up here and maybe even take, I don't know, some of the field divisions potentially. But let's bring 52nd Corps up here. 52nd Corps is under Bourget. Are you Bougie? Let's send one of these back. We don't need all of this flak. Let's send one of these back up to OKH, and then we'll pull it down for somebody else next turn. But he's got 3 flak, 3 artillery. He's got a heavy Werfer. What else is back here? Nothing. Not really. Okay, so that's 52nd, and then this, the field that can go to 52nd. Okay. Great. And then this is going back to 17th Army, which I probably have a little close to the front. 17th Army is up to 34 of 27. That's too much, but I'm going to leave him here now with that super depot for now. For now. Now, we do have more Italians here. Now, these are going to stick around. So I've got an Italian, I mean, there's no withdrawal on them. 3rd Ravenna. Well, I've been to Ravenna in Chicago. Does that count? Maybe not. Let's take these guys and put them right here and have them get off the train kind of in this area. They can take over for the Italians here. Now, I know it's a mountain group, but, at this point, doesn't really matter. I mean, and then we'll take it off the train. On train, off train. So he'll sit there for this turn. And then we have another Italian. Now, this one does withdraw in 2 turns. Oh, well, we may as well move it out here. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. We just got to remember it's going to withdraw. Okay. And if he gets blasted away this time, so be it. 2nd Italian can actually back up. Let's put him. Oh shit, he was on the train. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just take him off the train. This Italian corps is not set to withdraw, so I'm just going to march him over here to Brest-Litovsk. Oh, he was on the train too. Well, you know what? Get off a train move. We've got Romanian mountain men. Sounds like the start of a romantic novel. Let's go down here with the Romanian mountain men. Well, we should probably put them somewhere near the mountains. What is this? Suseva. Okay. We could put them right up in this area as well. Now, I was looking for something to come out here and deal with this. As a matter of fact, I mean, I guess he could get this way, but he's going to try to go back to his lines. I mean, that's how it's been. Let's bring this into Lvov for this time. He can get off the train at Lvov. Okay, and then he can start marching. Get him in this rough or something. I'm going to bring him down. Let's just bring him straight down that road, and then we'll loop around, especially if this guy tries to push to the west. Oh, by the way, if I scared you last... Now, I know that you lot don't scare easily, but if I scared you on one of those videos like 2 ago, well, Anthony, it's easy to say they should be in the reserve box, but we don't have enough units on the map. I mean, I can put them back in the reserve, let the AI take Odessa or Lvov or Minsk or Pskov and then say, well, they're rebuilt. I mean, I got to keep them on the map. I understand what you're saying. They should be rebuilding. I don't disagree with that. But I mean, we just look at all the holes on the line. So I mean, I've already got 20 divisions back there. As some of those come out, I will try to get the SS units back to rebuild. But as of right now, they were my best units. Yes, they've gotten whittled down. We got to hold the line. We've been holding the line most of the winter. Now we've been scooting back, but at some point you can't send everything to the reserves. We've sent a lot back there, certainly. Speaking of which, we need to go look at the reserves here. Oh, a couple of episodes ago, I said there's an earthquake, and then I ended the episode. No joke. I was sitting here. My wife was on the couch over here to my left, and I felt something that felt like if you've ever lived in an apartment building and somebody really shuts a door really strongly, and the building kind of shakes a little bit. It finally, I mean, it felt like that times 10. And I looked at her, she looked at me, and I was like, "What in the world was that?" But it was an earthquake. It was a very small one, luckily, very small one. But if you've ever lived, someplace and had an earthquake, it will get your attention, certainly. So I was like, well, I should probably go now. But everything was fine. But sorry if that was, I tried to say several times before I got off the line, everybody's okay. It wasn't like a big earthquake or something, but, we're from Flatland and Chicago area. It's a whole new thing in California. Okay, let's take this 15th Romanian ID, which is rebuilt here, and we'll bring this down here. Now, this is another one of these things I want to get out here and take the line, and that will hopefully allow us to rebuild other things. He could go here with 84. I don't want them all to go north. Let's put this one into that aforementioned Chernovtsi. Oh, he can get off the train there. Excellent. Okay, I'll go back and fix those commands. In the not too distant future. 4 and 2. Okay, so we're starting to expand out here at least to Brest. Um, and if you look at the map, so let's just back up for a second. If you look at the map of where I would like him to funnel, Warsaw is worth points. Now, we don't want to give up Brest-Litovsk, obviously, because a lot of rail lines run through here. But now we've got German units in front of Brest. We're actually in a better position in some ways than we were last winter, except last winter we were out by Kiev, and so when we did our encirclement, we could start it way further east. But now we're down to this area right here that does not have German troops in it. Get back to your. What is this guy? Those rail guys are daredevils. All we have are Luftwaffe field divisions here and Hungarians, right? So I've got a German unit coming here. We've got some things falling back, but I'm at least trying to patchwork this thing a little bit. But if you look at the points, Warsaw, Königsberg, in this area, there are just no points for the AI, right? And really, I mean, Vilnius would have to be one of those kind of last stand places. But, even here, there's no points available. Now, eventually, you'd get cut off in the north, so we can't have that. And Vilnius and Kaunas are important for the rail yards, for the rail lines that run through them. But if you just look at where I'm trying to funnel him, it's into this area, which is in the swamp. It's bad. It has bad roads. So I'm getting Germans out here. Now, I do have some Hungarians on the line. Don't get me wrong. We've still got some problems there. But if we could just hold on here a little longer until the mud comes, get an encirclement for whatever the hell's out here, maybe we will have made it through this winter. Let's see. I mean, we still have to keep Minsk and Pskov for what? 6 more turns. We'll see. Okay. Back to the game. Um, all right. So 52nd now has 2 divisions. The Italians here. So this needs to go to 2nd Italian. All right. 2nd Italian Corps. Okay. So now he's got all of that. Weren't there some other Italians somewhere? There's a full Italian Corps. There's that. Is he stacked? Oh, he is. There it is. All right. 2nd Italian Corps. There we go. All right. Can he actually get any support units? Yeah, he could. I mean, it's back to OKH, but they're so beaten down, and I don't want him to take them with him when he goes. Well, that's not withdrawing. Well, none of those support units are going to do jack diddly when they've got 18% strength. So we'll just leave it. When I get up to OKH, we may put some of that on refit. All right, we still have 97th Jaeger here, and we've got train mode up. So let's bring 97th Jaeger here. He can get off the train there, and now we'll try to build the northern part of this, and then we'll just have Hungarians and Luftwaffe Field Division almost like bait. Chase me right into this area. Then we'll try to do the encirclement, or one part of the encirclement right there. Post mud. So that's going to go in there. I've got another German division here. Let's go to move mode that can come down here potentially, or here. What is this? Light woods. This is swamp. He's got a really strong mech division there. We've got a couple of German divisions that are kind of crapola right now. This looks like a strong core as well. But let's go down and work on this stuff first then, as we start to see how that may set up. And we've still got a motorized division back here. I haven't decided where to put that yet. So Italians, okay, Luftwaffe Field Division 43. This is only 21. This is not the best terrain right here to be defending. We really need to defend this, I think, because I mean there's rough, deep woods. So let's back him up. Deep woods there. The headquarters. He's got these units. Why doesn't he have this unit? He should. Okay, so this is third. Let's put you in third Luftwaffe Field Corps. And at some point during the mud time, I'm going to disband all of these just for the manpower. I do like that idea. I know people have brought that up in the past. I haven't done it yet. This is totally depleted. I'm going to send it on this depot. It's not going to do anything. And then this unit, let's go to the rough. So now we're in heavy woods, swamp, rough. I've got a little gap here, but okay. He's got to stay there to keep that in command. Maybe what I'll do. What is this? This is light woods. This is swamp. It is swamp. All right, keep coming this way. Let's pull that back. There's a German division out here that I've uncovered. That's like playing a game and you uncover some treasure. I forgot that I had a German division out here. Okay, well, it happens. We found it. That's the important part. We do have to get a core out here, but now that helps a lot, actually. Now the question is, should I leave one German division? I don't think so. I want to draw him this way. So I think we move back up here. Light woods, light woods. I'm going to go. I kind of want to move him around here, but we have another German division there too. This is a brand new one. Brand spanking new. Well, of course he is. I moved him out here. Oh, he can almost get to that rough. Let's back this up and look at this for a second. These are rough. I said it's okay. Well, I say okay. I mean, why don't we do this instead? Let's take the Hungarians and start moving them over here. Um, light woods, light woods. Let's make sure these German divisions can get right here, though. I've got this one, and this one. Three full German. I mean, three, like, almost a German core that I can put in here. If he goes here, all right, let's put him there on top of the depot. Then let's take this German division. Oh, that's the one I just brought up here. Got it. Jaeger's the one I just brought up here. Damn it. Okay, back up, back up. I'm thinking. Look out, guys. I'm thinking. Let's then go here. Jaeger is there. Hungarians then. How far can this guy get? Yes, he can get down here. Okay. Um, Light Woods. Now that is a strong unit, though. We got to watch out for that sucker. I may scoot these guys around and put the new division in there. Hungarians, I want them to be in bad terrain. That's Light Woods, clear. We could scoot them around over here, give them a little break. Let's just do that. All right, so Hungarians, you guys just kind of congregate over here and hang out. Maybe put this back here, something like that. And then we'll take the headquarters and center it. Nope, don't want to do that because I want these guys to be in command for certain. So let's go there. All right, that's going to have to do for right now. And then this will come down to here. It could come to there, but I think what I want to do, even though I get it, it's going to tire them out a little bit. Uh, I think I got to get them out of the way of this mech group because I think that mech group would just absolutely rip that apart. Oh, he can't get there, you son of a gun. He can get here though, and we could go Hungarian there. All right, let's move this Hungarian group there. Let's move the German there, and I'll mess around with these cores. And then the better of the two German divisions there. All right, and just for a turn, that'll have to be good enough. I think triple stacking there with what 11, 23,000 men should be enough. I mean, we'll see. Okay. So, I mean, this is real kind of hodgepodge stuff, but if this holds this time, we can reorganize this really well, I think, and make it a halfway decent force. I've also got, so I've got 35th Corps back here. He's still on 8 of 9. This is in 35th, this is in 35th, but we need another Corps down here. Luckily, I've got cores coming out of my eyeballs somewhere around here. We've got 3rd Panzer Division there. There's a corps. That's the brand new corps that came in. Um, let's just stack him with this German unit for now. 2 field corps, 3 field corps. Okay. Let's move this up right under the stack. So 68th Corps. Okay, so you're gonna go now. Let's look and see what he can get. Oh, he's also on supply priority 4. Let's bump that down to a 2. He's got support units. Supply priority 2. Okay. This is under Toma. All 5s. Yep. See you later. We got a little AP here, so let's replace him. 766 with the 6. Von Senger Unetter, although he's a better mech general. 765 for Breath. There's a 7 for infantry. And another one, Lance. I think we may give this to Lance. I mean, he's a 7, right? And his morale score is pretty good. 7, yeah, I think we'll just do that. I'm not going to look through every single last one of those. It's 15 points. That's not bad. Okay, so Hubert Lance has taken over the 68th Corps. Okay, you're going to go in 68th Corps. And this is going to go into 68th Corps. And this is going to go into 68th Corps. Okay. And this is going to go into 68th Corps. Now then, 68th Corps. There you are. Okay. Now then, where is 68th Corps going to go, and what color is he going to be? Well, he's going to go straight back to Second Army, I think, right? Well, Second Army's at 23 of 27. That's more than I would have thought. We could put him in Third Panzer Army, which doesn't have a whole lot. Let's just do that so it has some command. And I'll figure out what to do with it with relation to Second Army. Some of this maybe could go into Fort. Well, shit, we're here. Let's just look. So Second Army's 23 of 27. Fourth Army, where are you? Oh, there it is. 22 of 27. Okay. Um, Second Panzer Army and Guderian's all the way up here now. He's only 18 of 27 right now. I think I'll go ahead and just put this in Third Panzer for now. Third Panzer Army, all right. And that makes him a nice neon green, just the way I wanted it. Uh, these guys are the same color. All right. I know you guys like when I do the interior decorating on this. What's a good color of green? Spearmint green. That's good enough. Set formation color. There we go. All right, these guys are kind of a muted green now, so I know they're in here. Now, who are you going back to, buddy? 76th ID just came on. Fifth Corps at 10 of 9. I think Hubei's up at like 10 of 9 as well. He's 9 of 9, but I've got 35th Corps here now under von Nobelsdorf. He was back here rebuilding some things or trying to help with that. I'm going to put that in 35th Corps then. Oh, let's make sure he's got support units. He does. Okay, 35th Corps. Right, okay. 35th Corps. There it is. All right, so he's part of that now. 8th Corps, 8th Corps, 8th Corps. You know, are these strong enough to hold? Well, I mean, these units need to get the hell out of here. There is no doubt about that. That's probably more than we need. What I'm going to do, since this is that brand new fresh division here, I'm actually going to scoot the Panzer division off the line and put it on reserve to help anybody around here. I hope this holds. That's the only one I'm like, I guess, seriously worried about. This ID is pretty damn weak too, right? But he's got a little backup, and I'm not really sure where he would go. He can only probably get to here during the turn, and we've got things we can go help with. Now, this is certainly weak. It's 8,000 men, 11. We've got the French here. All right, Frenchie, I'm going to put you up here just for the manpower. That may be antithetical to saying French manpower, but that's what we're doing. This looks good. We got to, the motorized. I'd like to get out of here, but just from a manpower perspective, I want to keep it there. As we move up this way, so you can see here, this all looks fine. I mean, Third Panzer Army's only got 12 in it. We could put other things in it. As we move up this way, we've got Fifth Corps. He's 10 of 9. This unit could actually then go in with 35th. So that way he's not overstacked. That is block. All right, let's do that. Let's put this in 35th. That takes him up to 8 of 9, but I think it alleviates. So, 35th under, what was that, Van Vettengoff is a little spread out, but okay. We've got a field division here and the blue division. That looks extremely weak. This also looks weak. This also looks weak, but we've got stuff that we can bring down here a little bit. And we're going to have to redo some of these commands, certainly. To the comments I go. Make sure everything's good in comment land. Let's hope the Finns don't surrender. They've saved my bacon. Um, I think that should we play again and I go for a victory in 16 or 17 turns, I think one of the ways or best ways to go after it. I don't know that it's actually possible. You can tell me I'm wrong. I mean, maybe Night Phoenix or somebody like that's done it to actually take Moscow in the before winter sets in. Well, maybe take Moscow, but win the game before winter sets in. I have not seen anybody beat the game since 1942 or before 1942. But maybe you have. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody do it. It's something I am going to try to do eventually. But I think if you just want to win the game in 42, the spring or summer of 42, I think the best thing to do is to vector north and make sure you take Leningrad. So instead of moving 3rd Panzer Army to the east, you move it to the north. So you take 4th and 3rd, and you make sure you take Leningrad. You slow down in the center and stop at the Dnieper and just set up a defensive line at the Dnieper right at the land bridge, kind of around Vitebsk area, or just, I guess, to the west of Vitebsk. Uh, Set up a land bridge there, start digging in, and get to level 3. I'm not going to forget the reserve box. Uh, so anyway, send the 2 Panzer armies to the north. The 2nd Panzer, once you get beyond Minsk, obviously, then you take 3rd Panzer Army and go to the north. 2nd Panzer, I would then take and go to the south. So then you just forget about the center. You dig in at the Dnieper. Uh, and you send 2 Panzer armies to the north, 2 to the south. At least that's how I'm going to try to beat the game early spring 42. Okay, back to where we were going here. Reserve box. Let's go check it out. All right, we haven't really looked at it yet. I don't think. Zoom, there we go. Headquarters units. We've got plenty of headquarters units back here. Armored units. 4th Panzers at 19, 28, 0, 0. These battalions are not getting filled up. Panzer Division 25. None of that looks good. Motorized units 28. Then you see we have a huge assortment of infantry that's at 68, 66. Okay, now let's go look at the ones we were trying to rebuild. Um, they were down the numeral system. I do remember that, but none of these look particularly great. We've got the Narva SS Estonian infantry. We need to get that on the map. 60, I think the 331st was one we were trying to rebuild. That's at 67. Okay, I'm going to send all of these back to the map next time for next time. Well, is that true? Let's send back 4 of them and keep 3 in. Okay, so let's go back to the map with that. Okay, and then we'll just do the 68s. Okay, map, a map, and we'll send 4 divisions. A lot of this is going to go to the south next time. So that way we can start to free up motorized units the best we can. Map. Okay, so 68, that's not great. I know that, but we need what we can get on the map. AA, we've got a real problem with AA right now. It's just, most of it's been destroyed, unfortunately. Let's put this one back on the map. It's at a 60, but we just have no AA anywhere that's, in decent shape. So we'll get that out, 12, 10, 30. Okay, nothing there. And then this is the infantry that's going to stay in this time. I don't think I'm going to put any of it on refit. So we've got refit off, refit off, refit off. These just came in. They're all pink. Came in this turn. Now, I know I had another one. I just can't remember what it is. I'm going to put Narva, Estonia on the map. That'll come on as a support unit. I think that's one of the ones you can actually turn into a counter on the map if you want to. And maybe we will. Maybe I'll put it up by Narva. We'll see. 34, 67. This is the other one we had refit on. Okay, let's send that one to the map. And I'll go make sure that refit is turned on when it gets there. So we should have 5 full divisions that hit the map next time. That times with the Italians, or many of the Italians leaving. Okay, let's get out of the reserve box. Okay, you feel good about that, Sarge, or no? We may as well put them on the map now. We got to hold on 6 more turns, and so it's not going to do us any good to have them rebuilding like you guys talking about the SS divisions. You know, if we lose the game while they're sitting back in the reserve box, I know you're going to give me a lot more shit than them just not rebuilding. Uh, Reserve. Okay, so that's on reserve. This is all good out of 3rd Panzer. Now, remember, we've got the Jaeger division there. That's fresh. So, hopefully we can hold. That's a really weak division. I mean, this is week 2, but at least it's got 23 or 24,000 men. We're up and around the corner. That's on reserve. This infantry, I've got it on refit. Now that maybe nothing in the reserve box is on refit, maybe it'll get a little something next time. We'll see. This, and this are going back to 35th. 35th currently has 8 of 9. Okay. Now then, we've got 2 really bad shaped divisions here, especially, well, this field division's not necessarily in terrible shape. It's just not very strong to begin with. It's 43 of 46, so, well, that is pretty bad. What we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to go from north to south here. Now, we got kicked out of Glubco. They're kicking us out of every nice place in Europe. 67, 10,000. Okay, that 10,000 that's on refit, he actually did get some refit. He's only 46 of 48 right now. He is going to stay here as the tip of the spear, I guess. Now then, if that's the case, well, I need more over here too. Okay, this is 10,000. What's his TOE? 54. Um, the 67. Well, I know I'm going to get him out of here. Let's bring this around here into, let's say, like these light woods. I really want that to have a couple of turns rest. I'm not going to take it off the map. I just don't think we can afford to do that now, but I'm going to bring that there. And then I'm going to back this to, so he's got 10.5, and then Rendelik is right there. Okay, so let's back Rendelik up. Rendelich. I don't know. Somebody told me I mispronounced it, but I kind of don't care. I mean, I'd like to know how, but obviously I've been doing it over, how many hours now. 114. Okay, these guys are getting great supply now. Their TOE is obviously a little low. This is a huge mass, as is this. Well, let's just back this unit up. So this will be, for at least for now, what is this? Clear? Oh, we've got a level 2 fort here I don't want to give up. It's also in the light woods. Which one of these two is better? We've got a TOE here of 54 and 63. This, yeah, well, not that one. This is going to need to come back to ready. All right. I'm going to try to stay out in that level 2 fort. If he wants to take Glubco, that's fine. Okay. So this, I mean, that kind of gets a little wonky, right? But that's not a good hex to be in. Really, it's clear. Not that this is better. We may have to bring some of this south, but for this turn anyway, I'm going to try to stay right there. Then we have 263rd ID. I mean, he's not super strong, but he's going to have to be. Be strong out there, guys. We got a level 2 fort here. That's 11,000. Okay, so now we can bring 93rd ID and start coming down here to help, or at least I hope. 66, 68. That's not great. 61. I know I'm just looking at the number of men, but I'm shorthanding it a little bit. I want to be double stacked everywhere if we can be. Now, in many of these places we are, but I want to get double stacked around the bend here too. We could also take these guys and start stacking up this way, for instance, with this unit. So he is 6 of 9. All right, I'm going to take the first guy and go there, and I'm going to give that to Rendelit. Yeah, ninth corps. All right, so you're going to go into ninth corps. just try to beef that up a little bit. And also, it's kind of double protection from this direction and from this direction. Now then, he's only got 4 of 9. So let's take 385th ID, and he can come over here as well, I think, for now, kind of behind the front. Or do I want him to come down here? He is at 35 and 43. That's not good. I'm going to pull him back. Okay, let's put on defensiveness. 49, 40, 17. Okay, 17 out here. That's only a 4. Maybe I should pull back to there, but I want to keep that level 2 fort if I can. 99, 42. Well, that's our real problem. Um, yeah, actually, I think I'll scoot this over one. He's now at 8 of 9. Okay, well, gonna have to look a little longer at that. 66, 68. Okay, I mean that's an 8 defensiveness. That's not good. I may have to bring something back over here. 54, 50. Okay, well that looks pretty good, but it's level 2 fort. This fortage is not, that's a level, or that's an 11, a 54, an 8, a 49, 31, 52. That's only a 10. Well, may have to just be a 10. That says 5. Let's hope it's stronger than a 5. 32, 7. We got the 16 back here. He may have to stack right here with this, although I really want him. Let's actually put this here. Yeah, let's put the Panzer Division there. Okay. Would I rather he be in town? Probably. And I could back up Hubei. Let's take Hubei out of town, back him up the road. Let's take the Panzer Division and actually put it in town. And then let's take the motorized and back it out of town. Okay, now he is withdrawing next turn. That's why I wanted to get him out of there. Panzer Division in town. You probably don't want him in an urban area, but okay. He's in there with a fresh division. We may scoot something else down here or eventually. This, well, we're going to try to hold. We'll see. Kind of wondering if, I could scoot around there, but we've got double stack here of weak units, but I'm going to try to put them up here on the line eventually. I'm going to keep them in the light woods for now and stack this headquarters with them. Now that we get to the motorized, now both of these are fairly strong, but they're up against a lot, right? I could move the infantry over. I could move part of this infantry over, the weaker of the two. Like, that's what I'll do. Let's put him there. Okay. And then let's give this to Rendelik. The ninth. Yeah. Let's put him in ninth corps. All right. And then we've got sixth corps, and then whatever's in ninth corps here, we'll put in sixth corps. We've also got the good-looking Gustav Fenn out here. Sixth corps, fine. What does Gustav Fenn actually command? There's seventh corps. Okay. Hopefully we can split up some of this, although that infantry is really in poor shape. Okay, let's take this motorized, which is also sitting in 6th Corps, and go right there. Now, what do we have here? We've got a tank corps and a heavy rocket brigade. I don't know why the Soviet AI keeps moving these heavy rocket brigades out in front. I mean, those aren't units I think of as leading. Okay, whoops. Let's take out, whoops, let's do that again. Let's attack here, here, here. All right, let's go around the corner. I think I want to take out these two infantry. They just don't have a whole lot. Leave the Panzer Division in and really try to blow this sucker back. And we route that out. We do lose 5 tanks, but 205 to 1. The Soviets lose, 3,000 men, 92 guns, 30 AFVs. We lose 90 men and 5 tanks. So, all right, that's a decent result for us. And then I think I will move maybe the motorized back out here. It's in 6 core, 6 core, 6 core. Yeah, okay, they're not mismatched. Let's put that right there. Now, he could try to shoot the gap there, and he may, but at least we have some infantry. Even if I have them back here, I'm going to put these both on refit on the off chance that happens. This infantry, now he's building up. He's in clear. Don't love that. These infantry units are in really bad shape. 11th ID, I mean, hell, they're in worse shape than the guys down here that I backed off the line. We may have to bring that other motorized that we still have sitting down here up into this area right here. As we move north, it's contained. All right, I don't want to overstate it, but it's somewhat contained here. He's got a lot of counters, but a lot of them have got supply problems as well. Now this tank core's moved beyond, but we can do the old sandwich maneuver there, right? Let's just go ahead and blow that thing away. We'll back that up. 60. We did lose 23 AFVs, but those are in motorized cores, right? So um, motorized divisions, I mean. So those are the twos, the scout more tanks. So we blow that back. But we're going to look at all of this next time. Thank you guys for joining me today. We're right on the hour mark. When I come back tomorrow, we are going to um, finish up the north, and then we're going to turn the turn. And I will turn the turn tomorrow for sure. Catch up. Some people got to catch up. I see that 3 episodes back has like the usual amount of views that we would get. So I put out a lot of videos this time. Um, I think a withdrawn division would have to meet some kind of strength requirement. You guys are having a good discussion there. One I wish I was a part of. Uh, but I'm going to jump in the middle of it, and you'll be like, no, that's not what we're talking about. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the people that have become members. I mean, even the 99 cent one, it's much appreciated. I really division commander. So anyway, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And more videos will go up later today. I got another war in the Pacific to put up. Today, that Ardennes offensive, check that out. That's a great game, and you should really support that. You should, that's a really good. Oh, shoot, there is Super Bowl tomorrow. Oh, well, I don't give a damn about the Super Bowl, even though I'm just like 45 miles north of Los Angeles where it's being held and the Rams are playing in it. But all that would cause me is maybe some traffic congestion. Other than that, I don't care. So my Bears are terrible, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, you guys be good. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Super Bowl Sunday, we'll do a special stream.